Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright and welcome back for another edition of Wizards News. Today I want to look at what is going to be the same between Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite. In my last video I talked about some of the things that are going to be different, some of the things I'm looking forward to, but what is going to be some of the same? Because there are a lot of people who have kind of gotten tired of Pokemon Go and want to look for something new, but they don't want something that's terribly different and have to learn all new. So let's actually dive in and take a look at some of those things. First of all, there's the Niantic map. And that is something that they developed for Ingress, and they've put so much time and energy into that, the locations, the landmarks, and everything involved with it. That's pretty much going to be the same. You're going to see a lot of the same locations. Stops are now going to be inns and other things along that line. So whenever you come up against something big like this thing here, you're probably going to know that it's going to be an inn or some other item like that. This one is probably going to be a fortress because it was a raid gym in Pokemon Go, and so you're going to see a lot of those same locations. If it was a good location to play Pokemon Go, it's probably still going to be a good location to play Wizards Unite. The game really is still going to be focused on getting out into the real world and seeing things that are different and experiencing the world around you, experiencing nature and meeting other people. And that's one of the big things that I loved about Pokemon Go is going out, and if you go to a raid, you get to meet new people, you get to make new contacts. It's going to be the same thing, and from what I've seen, even a little bit more of that. One of the things that's going to be fairly similar, although at the same time a little different, is AR. And AR it's going to have the same kind of feel in that you're putting things into reality. But in Wizards Unite, they're really trying to bring this alternate reality into reality and tying things in more, putting things in the ground around you, and so you actually have to interact with them more than you did in Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is kind of a nice thing that you played with for a little while and then you turned it off. I'm really seeing that they're trying to focus on making it something that is key and integral to the game so that the AR becomes a part of it and it's something you keep on to keep playing. There's still going to be levels. There are still things that are going to be very difficult to do at the beginning when you're first getting started, but are going to be much easier as you progress. And there are going to be things that you can only do with large groups. There are going to be items like working with a fortress that you can only do with groups. A lot of that same principle works in with Pokemon Go as it does with Wizards Unite. Another way that they're both very similar is you're going to have to be collecting items. So in Pokemon Go, you're collecting Pokemon, but in this, you're going to actually have to collect items in order to level up in different ways. You're going to have to complete different steps. So you're also going to have to pick up items. Just like in Pokemon Go, you have to spin a stop in order to collect items, in order to complete tasks. You're going to have to do the same thing in Wizards Unite. But in this case, it's going to be a little different. There are some things that you pick up in inns. There are some things that you only get when you complete fortresses. And there's going to be other items that come and go. And the list of items we're seeing, I'm sure, is just a small sampling of books and scrolls and powers and potions and things you're going to need to make potions. I'm really looking forward to the capability of mixing items together to get new items and being able to combine different things to get something new. That is a piece of Pokemon Go that I was missing. Weather will also be a factor in both Pokemon Go and in Wizards Unite, and we're seeing things that you can only make certain potions or you can only make certain qualities of them during different weathers. Only certain items will show up during different weathers or different locations. And so I'm thinking some things like the water may be something that's needed when you're creating some particular type of potion. Or possibly you need a stormy weather to complete some other task. You're going to see a lot of that integration of weather being a factor in the game as well. So all that being said, the game is still not out. There's a lot we don't know, and there's a lot we're going to learn as it comes out, and I'm sure a lot of these items that we are pretty sure of we're going to find out are completely wrong. That's what happens every time a game comes out. There's a lot of speculation. So I'd love to hear your ideas. What do you think? Is there something similar between Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite that you're looking forward to? Is there something that you don't like? I'd love to hear that. Also, if you'd like to see some of the sources where I get my information, I'll leave a link to those down below, as well as links to all the equipment that I use and other things like that. So I think that's about it for today, and until next time, have a magical day.